Okay, boys, and we are live. I even forgot my light as well, to be honest. Well, listen, it is what it is. Welcome back, guys, to I'm a Pitch Talk. Welcome back to our little segment here called Take a Touch. And like always, I'm here with my two guys. Parker, give yourself a round of applause. Pick up yourself. Yeah, still doing the exact celebration. This guy is not going over here. And last but certainly not least, we have Big H in the building as well.
Bro, I can't even do the Yockers, man. The fellas scored, bro. So.
He's 2 goals in 3 games. You're not going to hit the celebration.
Bro, I can't do it, man.
Two goals in 3 games.
You know when you feel like someone's gonna be a bust.
No, but he did
2 goals in 3 games.
And a good
bro.
Sick performance against Liverpool as well.
Maybe you was what did Saka do? What was Saka celebration? Nah,
I don't even know what. I don't think Saka even knows what a celebration is. That guy just does something different every single time. Sometimes you do this one. Sometimes I don't know what he likes to do. I don't think he's settled on what he actually wants to do.
Bro, first been playing football for 7 years, bro. Doesn't know his celebration.
You want to just keep it simple, H. Just do the hurricane.
What's the hurricane? Oh, that's no. That's his celebration, bro. Fella celebrates like it's 1992, bro.
You know, he celebrates like, you know, when you finally do something, you just go, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's a white man celebration.
They scored over 200 odd goals or something, bro.
And that was the best you could come up with.
Bro, do something, man. Do a knee slide or something.
So you get injured. People have gotten injured from knee slides, you know.
Nah, true.
Yeah.
Listen, you're not knee sliding properly if you're getting injured. You're getting injured from a knee slide, boys. Well, boys, I wanted to turn your attention to the whole situation between Onana and Manchester United. I know the whole international break has been on as well, but I'm going to keep it 110% with you boys. Could not give less of a shit about this international break. I'll be so honest. 3 games into the Premier League, I'm trying to look forward to Arsenal playing again, especially after that Liverpool result. I didn't want to go into the international break like that, and now I'm forced to watch flipping Spain versus Turkey, Ireland versus Hungary, where they were fighting 2-0 to get a point. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm watching all these games that are just meaningless. Do you know what I'm saying? The best game that I watched on the weekend was Arsenal women's. Was genuinely Arsenal women's. Shout out, yeah. Before I really jump on this thing, shout out to Olivia Smith because she scored the absolute rock. I'm not sure. I definitely know for a fact you boys didn't see it.
I support women's football, man.
Yeah, I know. Paco definitely didn't see it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because
I didn't see it, but I support women's football though.
Yeah, I know you support women's football, but I know you didn't say it because you're a bit salty that we took her away from you guys. But listen, she's come to the European Champions.
Bro, Patrick didn't even know that she played for Liverpool.
No, I did. Obviously, I did. When the transfer happened, it was all over Twitter. What a name, Olivia Smith, yeah.
All right.
Sick baller.
No, but the goal that she actually scored actually made me jump up for a second because I was like, what the hell? Because she literally just took the ball, from the left, cutting to the center. Went past somebody trying to wrestle off the ball. She said, "Move, man," and just let off a shot. The goalkeeper, all the goalkeeper could do was just watch it, just go into the. I'm pretty sure it was left-hand corner. If you're facing,
it wasn't like one of them, women's football wasn't one of them like floaty ones where it's just
no. This was
wrapped it.
She launched it, like, you know what I
mean?
Nah, even if you were in a stadium, you would have put your hand on your head like this. You would have said, you wrapped it.
I said, bro, you really kicked that like a man. You kicked that
like she put some tech into that as well. But yeah, shout out to Olivia Smith, shout out to Arsenal Women's. You know, they had the Champions League trophy before the game and all that kind of stuff as well. But yeah, on to regular programmer boys. Onana to Trabzonspor. I'm not sure if I'm butchering that name. But yeah, he's going on a loan. It's just a straight loan. But you know the crazy thing about this? You know he's getting a pay rise. Like, how do you fail upwards?
Because I know he was asking for it, but he actually got it.
Yeah, he actually got it. He got a pay rise.
This is God. This is a person that's blessed by God. This is God's grace on someone's life. I won't lie.
And in fact, you were saying how much does he weigh again? He's a professional athlete, and you said he weighs like 116 kilos or something like that.
Yeah, I thought it's actually 93 kilos, to be fair.
This guy.
It's 93. But he's heavier than most goalkeepers, though.
Oh,
Bro, I did 20 kilos onto it for no
bro,
reason.
that's a shit, bro. That's the same weight as Anthony Joshua, man.
To be fair, I just seen Allison's
Bro,
on
you better
91.
get my misfits boxing.
Bro,
Yeah,
get that fella in the ring, man.
Heavyweight.
But I don't think that's true, man. 93 is a bit light because for the size of him.
Nah, 93 makes sense. Because when you said 106, I was like, he's chunky now, but bro, for you to be carrying 116 on your body and be a pro, bro, they wouldn't even let him on the pitch, bro. The risk of injury be too high, man.
Yeah, I think, yeah. So he's 93 kilos anyway. He's normal weight for his position. So fair play to him.
93 kilos.
Bro, say sorry, bro. That's an allegation that you just put out there.
Bro, he doesn't need my sorry, man. Fella's rich, man. He just got a pay rise. He'd be all right. He'd be grand.
But yeah, no, boys. What really got me about this whole thing is, look at his stats for United. Yeah, Andre United at United, 102 games, 150 goals conceded, 24 clean sheets. 24 clean sheets.
That's a quarter of the games, though. It's not too bad.
150 goals conceded.
Yeah, 100. Yeah, that's crazy.
What were you doing? Throwing the ball in the net?
That's a defensive issue, man. That's actually. I don't even look at him, bro. I just look at the defense, bro. Because what you mean, you let 150 goals, bro?
Yeah, 150 is crazy, man.
That's diabolical, man.
But what's the trophy that you won? FA Cup?
Yeah, the FA Cup.
Look, I don't know. He should have stayed at Inter Milan. To be honest.
Because that's the question I wanted to ask you, boys. Like, how do you go from one of the best goalkeepers, where you had Pep Guardiola himself stressing before the final about how he's gonna get his team to set up against you and all that kind of stuff, that you can't really press him because he's press resistant, he'll be able to just launch balls over the top, blah blah blah. And that was in like May of 2020. I want to say, was it 2023 or 2024?
Champions League final 2023.
2023. And then by like October of that same year, or October, November, people are saying your shit.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of madness is it? Because genuinely, you have to ask yourselves then, at that point, is it United where they just ruin players? Because somebody actually made a list that I bookmarked as well of some of the players that they've ruined. I don't even have the list, but it was Anthony. Anthony was on there. Jadon Sancho was on there. Cristiano Ronaldo was on there as well, because he was highly respected and highly rated before he went to United, and all of a sudden the guy was getting shit on for scoring 18 league goals in a Premier League campaign at the age of like 35 or something like that. That didn't make sense. Paul Pogba, Romelu Lukaku, but Lukaku feels like that guy, whenever you actually watch the guy play football, that's when he decides to be shit, because when he was at West Brom, when you weren't really paying much attention to him, he was kicking up trees. When he was at Everton, when you weren't really focused on Everton too much, he was scoring bangers. Then you go and watch my United, and you go and watch my Chelsea. You're looking at it saying, this guy's a flipping donkey, man. Do you know what I'm saying? At United, they used to make compilation about his first touch of an absolute balloon, man. There was one video I seen where he tried to take a touch of the ball and he fell over the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you fall over the ball? So is it like a United thing, or is it maybe the light is too bright?
It's United, man. I'm sorry, it's United, man, because there's too many players. It's
Too many.
how can people be good and then 4 months later they're not good? It's the United. When's the last time they had a signing that was actually good? Fernandez.
The best signing was Ericsson, bro, and he was free, bro.
and he just came off a heart attack as well.
Bro.
No, not even in a bad way. Like all the other signs they had were in good health, and they couldn't live up to it. Do you know what I mean? Fernandez is the best player they've had in a decade. How
Bro,
crazy!
I think they should go out and call Pogba, bro, because that What they say that he buried in Old Trafford, bro. That you gotta tell him to go and remove it, bro.
Bro, yeah, it's crazy.
Bro, because it doesn't make bro. Jadon Sancho before he went to United, brother, that guy had bro. We thought whoever got him, you are almost set, bro. You are almost set.
Mhm.
Even when Falcao came, even though he's teetering off a bit, but Falcao was so Falcao.
Mhm.
Cavani as well, bro. It was just like Alex Telles, like he came from Atletico Madrid, did well, won
Mhm.
La Liga as well, and it's just like Pogba, bro. Pogba then went to France and won the World Cup. It's almost like something about United. As soon as you walk through that door, it's almost like a death row contract, man. You're
It is.
that thing is sucking everything out of you. You're gone. It's done.
Because even if you see, remember when Sancho was there, went on loan to Dortmund for the next half of the season. Finally got to the Champions League final. Was balling out in the Champions League.
Mm.
Why was he not balling out at United? Like,
Fella
all,
fella won the Conference League with Chelsea, second round.
Sure, that's
just
true.
won another trophy. Like, and all the players are always beefing the manager. So everybody's wrong, and the managers and they're just bad players. And look, I think the environment is terrible. Whoever is making the decisions, I don't know what research they're doing when they're buying players. They don't have a specific style. Like if you look at the teams that do really well, even if you change manager or you bring another manager in, the manager is going to play the style of football the last manager played, but he's just going to have a brain. Like you're not just going to be changing managers and be changing styles and be changing player profiles. Okay, our wingers are going to be direct wingers that do diagonal runs. The next manager can't say I want wing backs. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make like Diallo is playing wing back. He's left footed playing a right wing back because he's a right winger. Does that even make sense? Mainu can't get into the team. Fernandez is playing the DM. You have Mason Mount, and then you bought Cunha and then Buemo and Sesko. I don't know where you're going to play all these attacking players because now you don't want to do a normal 4-3 and have a normal midfield and normal fullbacks. Who's the wing back? Is Dallo even a wing back or is he a right back?
It's Dallo and Dorgu.
Dorgu. Who the hell is Dorgu?
And sometimes they put Amad Diallo there as well.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, if you want to get wing backs, yeah, you play a three at the back system, yeah. You want to go and buy Cunha and Mbuemo, yeah. Cool, no problem. You need goals, brother. That system doesn't even stand a chance if you don't have really good wing backs. They should have grabbed Frimpong. That would have been a perfect sign. Obviously, he's not mad. He's never going to go to them. But that's the type of player that they should have went for. That's a real wing back instead of playing Amad Diallo. Doesn't make sense. And then you're expecting the thing to work. The manager is cooked. I don't even blame him because I don't blame people that do bad. I blame the people that employ them because they didn't do their due diligence when they hired him. At the time, yeah, obviously we all thought he was doing so well at sport and he smacked up Man City in the Champions League. We're like, oh look, Man United's new manager just smacked up Pep in the Champo. Little did they know, City were going through a madness at that time, so that didn't even really mean anything. And then you decided, yeah, we've been playing 4-3-3 for the past 25 years in our most successful period in history. Let's bring someone to play three at the back. Yeah, that's definitely going to work, and we're gonna win the league in a couple of years. That was the plan that you had, and you said, yeah, that's going to work. You're meant to be making big £1 billion decisions. People are going to lose their jobs, bro. People are going to lose their jobs.
Do you know the thing? The thing I've always known since Fergie left, yeah, United have always tried to. It like how they see it is like they're gonna go ahead and sign players that's gonna make them win the league that year that they've signed them. They don't realize that this is not that no more, bro. Like you are already an established club that won prems. Okay, you've now had a change of era now. Your old manager's gone. All your star boys, Ferdinand, these guys are done. They're retired. So now it's a whole process where you're actually changing your whole core of your squad is retired. They're done. Legs are gone. You now have to now begin to. Fergie left them in a very bad place because instead of Fergie to be integrating talented youth players, He was just doing, don't worry, Everett's pushing 33, bro. Don't worry, Patrice, you play. Instead of him to be bringing on young guys to be filling in, learning from these guys, like you're actively learning on the job as well with these guys. But
You
now
know,
he
they let Paul Pogba go for free. Don't
he let
forget that.
Pogba, bro. Look, imagine putting Pogba in. He gets a few games in with Carrick, with Scotia or something like that. Like and then later, bro. Imagine that you're in a better position, but Fergie left them in such a bad place that nailed the board every single year. They've been splashing, thinking, oh, getting Falcao is going to change our thing. Getting bring back Ronaldo is going to change. Is real because that Ronaldo son was to them, they're going to win the league.
Hmm.
Signing Jadon Sancho to them, they're going to. They brought Sancho and Ronaldo in the same window. They're going to win the league.
Varane, yeah.
To them, in
No,
their mind,
bro, they signed Cunha, they signed Bremo, yeah, and you had some United fans saying that yeah they're going to finish higher than Arsenal this season.
and
Like
it's just
like it's actually true what Paul Pogba said, where United fans know very little about football. Because, bro, how could you watch your team last season, yeah, then have the audacity to come and tell me a team that has, I know my team hasn't won anything, but a team that has finished second 3 years in a row, that you now sign two players, now all of a sudden you're gonna be better than us. Does that actually make any logical sense? Like, did you not watch did you genuinely not watch the football that you played? And that's why I was so happy that they got knocked out by Grimsby, yeah, because I was like, you lot are fucking shit. Like, how are you going toe to toe with a League Two side? Like, you're actually fighting for your lives against a League Two side. Your 80 mil striker, the one that you said, oh yeah, this is the striker your manager really wanted. He didn't really want Gyökeres. We got the best striker. He didn't do anything in that game. I watched the whole second half. The fellow was invisible against a League Two opposition. And then the same said guy came out in an interview, said, "Oh, I need time to adjust to the league." But this is the same guy that half of our fan base was on their knees for. I said, "Listen, I don't have time for. That's why I want to Gyökeres. I don't have time for project. That's what I need right now." And if United, if they were serious, yeah, they just have to roll with the punches. It's gonna be like Ruben Amorim said. It's gonna be a couple of years of bad. It's really going to be a couple of years of bad, but they just need to roll with it. But they need to make smart decisions because signing on Onana, putting him on high wages never made sense. Signing Anthony was the worst one because they could have signed Anthony in that transfer window a lot earlier, in that 2022 transfer window a lot earlier for maybe like, I was hearing reports maybe like 35, 40 mil. Because they left it so late, I asked someone to hike the price up and they went and got paid 90 mil. They've just sold the guy for how much? Like what, 25?
Mm-hmm.
And like what, 3 years later?
But that's what I'm saying.
Jadon Sancho, how much they signed him for? They let him go on loan again.
Yeah.
3 years, 3 loans.
But the managers that brought these players in are not even there.
You know what I'm saying?
Who brought Sancho in? Was it not Oli?
Yeah, it was Oli.
And then who brought
That was 3 managers ago. Imagine.
Exactly. So Sancho gets brought in by Oli. Anthony gets brought in by Ten Hag. Boy, the managers are sacked. The players are still at the club, and the new manager wants to play wing backs. So it's not. It's not. It doesn't make sense.
bro.
It doesn't make sense. Like the players that are there were not built for this style of football. You need to work. You need to decide: are we gonna stick to three at the back for the next 5 years, or are we gonna bring a manager that can play a
Bro,
system with the players we have?
And you know the thing is like, bro, even the Cunha signing, yeah, like Cunha do like the fella doesn't fit into this team. Do you get me? He actually doesn't fit into the team because if Sesko starts, that means you're telling Mason Mount to sit on the bench, and then that means you're playing Cunha as a left forward. When realistically, the guy is more of a number 10, realistically.
Mm.
So, but you don't play with a number 10. So how is that now going to work? Like it's almost like when you're doing your vetting of your managers, try and go with the guy that's going to utilize the talent you have currently
Mm-hmm.
the best. But no, United, they like to just throw money at the problems. And listen, You keep on showing money, you're gonna put yourself in a financial hole, bro. That I swear that they're in so much debt already, but no,
Like
every year,
1.2 billion in debt or something like that.
brother, the bubble is gonna burst, and when it bursts, I'll be there. I'll be there, and I'll cheer because that's when, like I keep on saying, that's when the expose will come out of what Fergie was doing all them years. That's
Oh,
when
well, I can't wait for that day because
the truth will now start coming out.
because
Bro,
because
they're waiting, bro.
Pato won't understand it because we used to go toe to toe with these guys back in the day, bro. Some of the decisions we did not like, bro. I seen a clip the other day of Andrea Shavin. Yeah, remember Shavin when he used to play for Arsenal? The
Yeah.
fella got hacked down by Darren Fletcher in the penalty box. Mike Dean looked at it, didn't do anything. I mean, like proper 2-4 hacked down in the box, didn't do anything.
Yeah, I know about what United were doing back in the day. Like when my dad used to watch football, the guy would be going crazy, and I'd be like, "Bro, it's not that serious," and he would just be like, "They're cheating." What do you mean? They're literally cheating in front of my eyes.
Plus, and for the time was just play on until United eventually score.
Yeah, very. You know the way we have like 11, 12 minutes at a time now. They were getting that back then.
Bro,
Well,
regular.
They would put
Regular.
7 minutes on the board, play till 99.
and the next you know, they end up getting a corner. You already knew what was gonna happen, bro.
Yeah,
The
it's
minute
mad.
they score, they'll let the other team kick off 10, 15 seconds. That's it.
Yeah.
Game over.
Bro, I'm telling you, when that bubble bursts, that United bubble, and they get relegated, brother, I'm there. I
Nah,
am
dog,
there.
I don't see them ever getting relegated.
United are gonna get relegated, bro. I'm telling you, they're going to get relegated as an institution, as a club. They're going to get relegated, man.
They wouldn't
You know
because
what's gonna happen? And you know what's gonna happen to United? They're gonna be like Blackburn. See when they were at the high, they won the Prem, and they damn fit, bro. You know they're gonna be in League Two in 15 years. I'm telling you.
I hear it. But the thing is, bro, there's too much money involved.
That's what
If it comes January, yeah, and these men are in a relegation fight, they will spend 400 million in January. They
They'll go down. I'll make sure they
like
go down. I'll call Burnley myself. I'll tell them, do something for me. Sink these lot. Do so Sunderland. Hey, Jacques, do so this. You told me is football, is not ballet. Sink these people, sink them.
yeah. What do you think would happen? Yeah, if United got relegated and then they're playing in the championship. What do you think? All the United YouTube channels. Do you think they'll still be
Oh,
talking about?
every single one of them, yeah. I'm gonna take like 2 days off work. Every single one of them, I'm gonna watch the video and just laugh.
But,
Bro, see
Just
that day,
because the head loss, yeah, part will be something like we've never seen a day in our lives, bro. I will take 2 days off just to watch every single video and just laugh.
But you think they'll do like watch alongs and stuff, and when they score, like they're gonna celebrate. That's what I'm thinking. Like, would you even like care at that point? Or would
bro,
you
I
just
won't like no, it'd be good because bro, that's easy clips for them lot. Like, bro,
But
like
you can't just crash out 38 games every day. You're crashing out. You're winning 5-0, but you're crashing out. Like,
bro,
But listen, they'll win the 48 games or 46 games that they're playing the championship, and they'll get to lift the championship trophy at the end of the season. So at least they'll have something to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? So they'll be all right.
and then they'll do a parade.
bro, they do great,
If they know what's good for them, they shouldn't go and do a parade.
bro. Papa John's trophy, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. No, I don't think they'll ever get relegated, man. There's too much money in this.
Nah, there's too much on the line for them to do that. But boys, I wanted to move our attention on to the ultimate litmus test in football currently, which is Mikel Merino. This guy stank up the joint against Liverpool, but went and bagged the hat-trick for Spain against Turkey. But I was seeing a lot of discourse about this guy, saying that Arteta's approach was wrong, and obviously we discussed it after we lost Liverpool, me and H, and we were just saying there was no need to start 3 DMs in midfield and all this type of stuff as well, which maybe emotions were high at the time. Mikel Merino is obviously not a DM, but the reason why I said the ultimate litmus test of football is I don't know what Mikel Merino is, because I've watched him live. He's not a midfielder. Hey, we watched him live. He's not a midfielder. He's not robust enough to play midfield in the Premier League. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's not good enough to play a striker because he's not a striker by trade. But he gets you goals. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know what he is, but he's just there. And the reason why he performs so well for the Spain national team is I seen the midfield. They put Merino, Zumamendi, Pedro in midfield. That's a good balanced midfield. You have duels, you have creativity, and you have stability in there. And you know what the attacking front three was? Where Ayazabal, who was a good striker who dropped link up player as well. He's very selfless. I like Ayazabal, very very good football, like very technical as well. Then you have Nico Williams on the left, and you have Lamine Yamal on the right. But when we played this guy, the reason why me and H was complaining because I was seeing this discourse all day long, and it's just like it's not it's not the fact that Mikel Merino was starting that was the issue. It was who we starting with. Martinelli does a bozo that can't create anything. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll be lucky if the fella even makes food for himself because he doesn't look like he can cook up anything like at all. Victor Gyökeres, striker, you need to feed him. Fella can play, can drop deep, but you need to feed him if you want to get his best attribute. And Madueke, the only person that was actually trying to do something. But then you have a midfield that's stiff of Rice, Merino, Zubamendi. Zero creativity in there. Rice has never been the most creative type. Zubamendi can do that job, but he's a 6. Do you know what I'm saying? And then Merino as well. Merino can create stuff, but if you're asking Mikel Merino to be your creative force in midfield, you're not using them right. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying is the ultimate litmus test because now people are ranting and raving saying, "Oh, he scored a hat-trick, blah blah. He needs to be in the starting lineup for the next game." I'm still saying no. The guy is good. I think you have to. I think your use of Mikel Merino and the Spain manager is a lot smarter and he's a lot more switched on than Ateta is because he would use Mikel Merino against Turkey, but he would never use Mikel Merino against like Germany. Like even when they played the Euros and they knocked Germany out and Mikel Merino scored that header. Mikel Merino didn't start that game. He came on in extra time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the guy's good, but how to get the best out of him, you need to use him very, very carefully and you need to manage him properly. And the reason why I was so annoyed at the time is why did my manager decide to go and use that midfield 3? Or okay, fair enough, you want to use that midfield 3. Why did you start Martinelli? Why do you insist on continuing with this guy? Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. If you put an Eze in there, somebody that at least would be trying to create something that would take the burden off the midfielders, it was too stiff. But Pato, how do you feel about Mikel Merino? What's your thoughts and opinions on this guy?
Well, when he was called upon last season to do a job, he did that job very well. But like you said, I don't really know what his actual position is. And obviously, he doesn't get into. He shouldn't be in Arsenal's starting 11 because Rice and Zubamendi are sure bankers, and you have Odegaard or Eze in the 10, which is my opinion anyway. So I don't really know where he fits in. I think as a substitute, when people are tired, and he does have an eye for when the ball drops in the box. He's
Bro,
kind of
his one touch finish is immense. That goal that he scored against Real Madrid, that had me shouting the gaff down. Like there was one, like if you've seen it, I think maybe it was his first goal against Turkey where they got into the box and Lamine Yamal and somebody else done a quick look 1-2 and I think it was Yazabal that passed the ball to make a first touch fine goal.
Yeah, exactly.
Like his first touch finish is absolutely insane.
So I guess I would class him maybe as a 8 that arrives late in the box, but does he really arrive late in the box or is he just there to begin with? I don't really know like what he is, but he has attributes that I like when it comes to finishing and positionally in and around the box. But that's Arteta's job. Like he needs to figure out where this guy actually fits in. Because when he bought him, what did he buy him for? Did he buy him to play as a number 6? Back up for Partey? What was the thought process when they bought him? And obviously,
yes, sir, good.
People can evolve. He evolved into a goal scorer. He's not a striker, but he's a goal scorer. So he needs to figure out where he's gonna kind of fit in this team in the long run.
I think also depends on the game status. Like what I said, like you would Mikel Merino was never starting against Spain or France or something like that for Spain. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at the games where flipping the Spain national team coach used him against Turkey. That's a good game that Mikel Merino could start. Turkey midfielder they're not gonna be overly physical. He'll be able to hold his own technical wise as well. The only person you really have to worry about is maybe Arda Güler. But Arda Güler has to worry about Zubimendi, Mikel Merino, and also Pedri as well. Apparently, Pedri had Güler on strings this whole game as well. But I think it's just our usage of him because again, why are you pulling up to Anfield with midfield three of Rice, Zubimendi, and Marino? It just doesn't make sense. But H, let me get your opinion on this as well. Obviously as an fellow Arsenal fan, how do you feel about Mikel Merino?
Look, I don't hate the guy. Do you know what I mean? I don't think the guy's a bad player. I think he's a good player. But again, it's about usage. How do you use him? How do you utilize him? Okay, last season you needed a striker, and lo and behold, apparently this guy knows how to put the ball in the back of the net. So it's like, do you still then? I tell then has a decision to make. Okay, do I still want to play this guy as a midfielder, or do I want to use him as almost like as an auxiliary, like when the chips are down, 15 minutes left, let me get Mikel Merino on to play as like maybe like a second shadow striker or something like that. Like, like Johnny, I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a weird like Johnny. I've never come across a player like this. I actually haven't. So like I don't even know. Don't know how you classify him.
What's his best position?
With sincerity, bro, there's just turn these people into strikers, man. Like not even a striker, just as a proper like target man, center forward, like because it seemed, bro, his first time finishing is ridiculous. Even the third goal, where he bent it, bro. 25 yards out, we just bent the top bins, like, bro, the guy knows how to put the ball in the back of the net. But how can you be a midfielder, but what's saying that you should be a striker? It's like Joe Linton in reverse, like, bro, like how does that work? You know what I mean? Like, how does that work? You've played midfield all your career, now all of a sudden people are questioning if you should be a midfielder, bro. Like I like the journey. I don't even know. I don't even know how you even use them. Honestly, I don't even know how you even use a player like this, bro. Honestly, like I'd say, like, oh, maybe like a Frank Lampard late in the box, but the guy is not quick enough to get to the box. If I'm being honest, he's not quick.
We've seen him live. The
I
fella,
said, bro, I would
lands on his feet, man.
bro. I said, oh, those this fella man in a race. Man. What the fuck? Do you know what I mean? So it's one of those ones where it's just like, like, he'd be good for United.
You probably would.
Sincerely,
He'd actually be United's best player.
Sincerely, he'd actually be good for United. Because if Amrin did like if he's playing with that front three, have Moreno on the right. Oh, bro, see those first time shots, bro. It'd be sweet for them lot, man. Well, I don't know, man. Maybe this guy should start asking his agent to get him a move to be a striker, bro. I don't know, bro, because clearly midfield is too much in the Prem. I think it's just too much for the guy. Because even I wouldn't even play him against, a lesser team per se, unless it's like a Sunderland or a Burnley. If I'm being totally honest with you.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like I would like Newcastle.
Then what? So my man only plays 6 games after 8 games. I can't do that.
We can play those games, some Carabao Cup games as well, early fixtures, some early FA Cup fixtures as well, some early.
But that thing, like, bro, like what? Like in my mind, I'm just like, bro, the guy's like 29, big man.
He's 29.
Yeah, he's not young, bro.
Bro, listen,
blind.
Mikel Merino, if you're listening, bro, clearly you have a talent for goal scoring, bro. Go Saudi. Big man, go Saudi.
He's trying to get into the World Cup, man.
Go make your bread. No, the thing is, he was already there. He was playing when they won the Euros, bro. He's gonna be in the squad. I don't know who's gonna take him out of the squad, bro. When he just scored a hat-trick, you take this guy from the squad. You won't take him from the squad, and he has experience of winning a major competition. He's in the squad, bro. All I'm saying for him, after go Saudi, play striker, bro. Probably, I'm telling you, the guy will come out with like 20 goals, bro, in that season, bro. I'm telling you. This guy's a striker, bro. We've been led astray, bro. This guy is not, bro. Have you ever watched when you're like, this is not your position, bro? I knew it. You're too slow, and this is too quick of a league, bro. that first game against Leicester, bro. Do you see that first time finish near post? It felt like the keeper almost had it covered, bro. The finish was so precise, bro. Keeper couldn't get near him, man.
Oh, even the finish against Courtois, Real Madrid, because like he was near at the edge of the
Exactly.
box, and the
Yeah,
way he was able to wrap his foot, I just
bro.
place it into that corner as well. I said what?
Bro, the ball was even behind him slightly, and he just bent. I said, "Yeah." I said, "This guy's a batsman. I've seen a striker today."
Well, yeah, that's why I just say this guy is the ultimate litmus test because I don't know what his best position is. I don't know where he's supposed to fit into all of this. But all I know is from this point on, I don't want to see him in midfield. Do not use him in midfield. If Gyökeres needs a rest or something like that, play him up top. Play him up top. Even if you're playing against the Newcastle or something like that, I still wouldn't mind to play him up top because he's actually good. You know what? You know the weird thing about Mikel Merino is if he's not good in the first two phases of the game where you're getting the ball from the goalkeeper to defense to midfield, but in that third to final phase where you're now moving to the opposition's final third or close to the box, the guy will crash it on you. Will absolutely crash it on you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like even look at his goal against you lot last season, and when you got when we had to do a comeback at Anfield when you're winning 2-0, when other guy took that shot, he was the most alert person within that final third, alert, aware, got his head onto it, made it 2-2. Do you know what I'm saying? Within the first two phases, the fella is absolutely useless. But get him close to your box, brother. You need to get you need one to go one of those scanners because you need to make sure you know where this guy is because you just pop out of nowhere and just score a goal, and then you see him doing that celebration around running around the corner flag, and you doing this in the air. You know what I'm saying? This guy,
Bro, look,
you genuinely have to be careful.
he had 12 games as a centre forward in the Prem last year, 6 goals, 3 assists, 9 GA in 12 games as a centre forward, but he's a midfielder. Brother, I won't lie. I tell you, should try and experiment, bro. This is where managers get paid the big bucks, bro. You should
Hmm.
just experiment, bro. Carbo, maybe we'll play Southend United or something, bro. Bro, why not? Maybe do like a 4-4-2. Do like maybe like bro, experiment, bro. Because I won't lie. if if I'm on Football Manager and my guys go on international duty and they told me, oh, my DM scored a hat trick, I said, hold on a minute. We have to experiment here. We have to do something. Because bro, if you're telling me you can score a hat trick against Turkey, bro, at the end of the day, these are professional footballers, bro. And the goals that he scored were good goals, good bro. That 25-yard banger, bro, he whipped it. Bro, maybe there's something for you in the pocket, maybe like in the shadow striker number 10 or something, bro. There's something for you there. I have something, bro. If it was me, I have something for him. I have something very nice. Bro, imagine Martinelli rolls the ball first time finish on the left. Yeah, all day. I have something for you. I've got something for him, bro.
Uh, well,
Here.
you about to say something?
I'm just saying I hear it, to be honest. Because the DM number 8, nah. Well, maybe closer, like you said, closer to the final third, but not actually the striker. Yeah, man. Because he's not a 10 either. Like creative, like
If you ask him to create anything, I swear to God, he will just spoil the market. He will just
yeah,
spoil it.
exactly. So
Well, don't ask him to create anything. Just ask him to finish.
yeah,
Like I won't like that. This is your Pep Messi as a false nine moment, bro. It's right there. It's right in front of you, bro. Use this guy as a false nine, bro. It's right there, bro. I'm telling you.
so I don't think it's quite the same, but I get you.
Listen, we could end up seeing an all timer, bro.
At
But,
29,
but Pato, I wanted to get onto your country, Ireland, and the Drew.
where's in my country? Are we not all Irish?
They didn't win versus Hungary. They drew 2-2. They were even losing 2-0 at one point. Yeah. So now this leaves the flipping World Cup hopes in tatters. Your guy Dominic Sub was like you couldn't tell him to relax. Hmm? You couldn't tell him to relax. Look at that 2-0 within 15 minutes, Pato. 2-0, 15 minutes.
And they drew. That's pretty poor from Hungary. But
Yeah, but I think Hungary had a player sent off at the end.
Oh,
Well,
fair enough.
not at the end, but like about 30, 40 minutes into it. But
Yeah,
that was sorry, good.
I can see I can see Kirk Cousins obviously having a great 12 months. I'm not gonna lie, because
Well, you think they're gonna win the World Cup or soon?
no, not winning. Also, they're gonna do pretty well for Liverpool. The Champions League final is in Budapest in Hungary.
I
Take
pray they never make it. I pray they never make it.
take from that what you will.
That's it.
Imagine the Hungarian boys in Hungary lifting the Champions League, winning the Premier League,
They're
going
not.
to
They're
the
not
World Cup.
hungry enough. They're not hungry enough.
They're hungry enough, man. Going to the World Cup with the country, taking Hungary to the World Cup, getting to like a quarters or something crazy like that.
Yeah, of course. Course.
I had to buy my eye open. It said quarters. I said quarter what?
But don't we always get like an outsider that gets pretty far in the World Cup every time?
Yeah, definitely not them anyway,
Not hungry anyways. They'll be looking to get out of the group.
bro.
Yeah, okay, last 16. Let's say last 16. But anyways, they're just happy to be in the World Cup. I think they're gonna have a good 12 months. The Hungarian boys, and they have that connection. I'm happy for them, man. I like when smaller countries get into the World Cup. Ireland is they're just not good enough to play in the World Cup. And to be honest, sometimes, yeah, obviously for the country and for the team, it's nice to get into the World Cup. But there's no point taking a space and you're just gonna get beat 3-0 every game and you get knocked out of the group. You want to see even the lesser teams make it competitive. And Hungary would at least would make the whatever group they're more competitive than Ireland would. So whoever actually gets to the World Cup, man, they deserve it, man. And if you don't get through, that's your own business. That's why Italy weren't there last time, because they didn't do their job.
They didn't make it the last 2 times, to be honest with you.
Oh, last 2 times,
Mm.
and then they won the Euros in between. That's how madness is that. But anyways, yeah, I'm intrigued about this World Cup, to be honest. I think France is gonna win it, but yeah, someone is gonna down the line.
But yeah, I wanted to touch on my goal as well. Ronaldo, I think he has now 942 official goals or something like that.
Yeah, he scored a brace.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what were we actually gonna do if this guy actually reaches 1,000 goals?
I think he will. He will.
Nothing's gonna happen. Why? Because if he hits 1,000 goals, what's gonna change?
It's just another thing he can say though when they're putting all the Messi stats. So.
But when they bring the trophy, Patrick, you're a trophy man. You're a trophy man. When they bring out the trophy, we'll see one that's dazzling, doing diamonds on me dancing. And Ronaldo, they say,
don't mind that one. Listen, you can still win a World Cup next year.
That's the only thing. Okay, you're laughing, yeah, but that Portugal team is not a bad team.
Brother, we said this last World Cup, bro.
I know, but the thing is, yeah, you see Ronaldo, yeah, Ronaldo and Messi are players that can somehow do the unthinkable. This guy can be 40, the team gets the World Cup final, they're losing in the 92nd minute, he comes on, a penalty, he bangs that penalty top corner and they win the World Cup. It can happen, bro.
Pato thinks Ronaldo's flipping Alicia Keys about he can do the unthinkable. Listen, he can't, bro. Cannot, bro. He can't do it, bro. I'm telling you, and you know the reason why is because every single time Portugal on paper they have the best squad every year after year after year after year. It's only when they had a shit squad that's when they won the Euros. This year they have a generational team every year. They do nothing, bro. They do nothing.
No, but I think this time around is a little bit different. I think this time they're actually trying to play for Ronaldo. Do you know the way like the whole Argentinian squad came together to actually play for Messi? I think they're actually trying. Like even with I know you don't rate the Nations League, but even with the Nations League, they were actually actively playing for Ronaldo, and now they have a bit more kind of like fire to it now. Obviously, God rest his soul, Diogo Jota as well. Going into the World Cup, they'll kind of use that fire, and obviously it would coincide with it being Ronaldo's last World Cup as well. Because I don't see this guy playing until it's like 45. But at some point you need to hang it up. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, man, he can play.
Yeah, I know he can do it. But Yeah, so I think they'll have two things going for them. So you kind of have to watch out for Portugal. I'm not saying yeah that show Branca to go win it, but
But this is the thing though. Even if they make all the way, they'll have to. He has to go and book Argentina eventually, bro. And them not, they're not letting them leave that place alone, man. We know how it's gonna go. They're going to, bro. Argentina are gonna match this Portuguese man up, bro. And Messi's gonna walk away again with another World Cup. I've seen it. They've shown me the script already, bro.
I don't think so.
They've shown it to me already.
If Ronaldo played Argentina with Portugal in the World Cup final, I don't think he's gonna turn into 28-year-old Ronaldo. He's gonna go on the wing,
brother.
He's all his life force. He's gonna exhaust his life force in that.
And what do you think Messi's gonna do? You know, can I just say this? Messi's been to 2 World Cup finals, bro. Ronaldo doesn't have that experience, bro.
He has Champions League experience.
Messi scores in World Cup knockout stages. Ronaldo doesn't have that experience. So he doesn't know what it is to get his country.
Listen, I get all that. I get all that. But Ronaldo just as well has international trophies.
Well, why do you say trophies? What does that mean, trophies?
He has 2 Nations League and a Euros.
Is
it not international trophies?
Is it not Spain that he had to beat in that Nations League final? Was Spain not trying to win?
Wait. Let's not do this, boys. We know we don't rate the Nations League as an actual proper.
Yeah, but it's still the international. Whether you rate or not, it's still an international trophy.
Oh, Germany was there, England was there, Spain was there. They all tried to win it, and they didn't.
Bro, England that plays Armenia every 6 months, bro.
And that's why they didn't. But why didn't they win the Nations League?
Because they were in Division 2, bro.
Because they weren't good enough. Because
nobody takes it seriously, bro. How's England in Division 2 of the Nations League, bro?
Look, they took it seriously, man.
Nobody takes it seriously, bro. Look, if that
I promise you, yeah, if England was to win the Nations League, they'll give everybody a bank holiday.
Yeah,
that's because there's nothing else going for the country. You need something. At least these Portuguese men have pastel de natas and good weather, bro. You guys need it. You people need it. You guys need it, bro.
What do you mean, you people?
You English man, you need it, bro. But look, all I'm saying is Ronaldo scores 1,000 goals, bro. Look, if he does, fantastic achievement, but it doesn't change anything. It doesn't push the needle. Doesn't do anything, bro.
You know what? I actually feel bad for him, man. Because he's getting old, yeah. There's only so much time he has left. He's trying every little thing he can do to make the conversation closer, but no one cares about that shit.
I don't think he's trying. I think it's him just living his life, and we'll always compare the two, anyways. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the guy can go and score 1,000 goals. They'll say, "Oh yeah, still not better than Messi." The guy just saying, "Listen, I just want to score 1,000 goals. This has something to do with Messi." Do you know what I'm saying?
But that has everything to do with Messi.
Has everything to do with Messi.
How do you know?
Because he says in interviews all the time, "I'm the best in the history. I'm the best footballer. I'm the best ever played football."
Would you not have that self-confidence within yourself as well, though? When you're a professional athlete, you're never going to say somebody else is better than you.
Exactly.
But when the person that you're sharing the stage with is actually better than you, like, that's show your mouth.
So you're obviously trying to make sure you can do things so people can say, "Actually, no, you are better than him." But there's nothing he can do, and he's scrambling and okay, maybe if I go to Saudi, I can score an extra 100 goals to get 1,000 a bit easier. Okay, if I just sneak into that last World Cup at the age of 47, maybe they can win it and I can get my medal, bro.
I think that's just you guys. Saudi was because nobody else wanted to sign that guy. Nobody in Europe, anyways. Because if you want to sign Ronaldo at the age he was, you'd have to change your whole team. That's what we saw with United. Bro, United didn't need a Ronaldo. They shouldn't even sign him in the first place. It's just the fact that he was going to go to Man City that they didn't want that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, City would have been perfectly built for him where he could just stood up top and not do anything because those people hold on to like about 50% of the possession anyway. So it's not like he has to do running. United, you're going to have to run. Those people, what's their style? Like you said, Pat, earlier, what's the style of play? I couldn't tell you what the style of play. Even on the Sir Alex Ferguson, I couldn't tell you what the style of play was. They just used to come up there. They used to play football, and they used to win some way somehow. Do you know what I'm saying? Most of the time, it was counter attack. That was about it. But like this guy, I think this guy is just trying to live his life, and we're always just gonna compare him to Messi, which is to no fault of his own, because at the same time you were saying you're the best. Some people are jealous of you. Some people are. But him, just the way he's set up and the way his ego is, he's never going to be able to admit that somebody else is better than him. And that's what I like about him, because maybe deep down he knows Messi is better than him, but he's never going to say that out loud. Do you know what I'm saying? And he shouldn't. And he shouldn't. You should feel that type of way, in my opinion.
And I think he's the only one who can actually say it, and people won't think you're actually a mad person. He can actually say it. We know it's not true, but he's the only one that has.
But he actually has legitimate. He can hold his own and say, yeah, I have this.
He's the closest.
Yeah,
he's the closest. Everyone else is far away from him.
Hey, Pato, you say yourself. What's the point coming second, bro?
Nah, he's better than him.
You should be winning. What's the point?
Yeah.
Ronaldo has played 160 more games than Messi, bro. But he only has 62 more goals than him, bro.
You see, then I could spin it this way and say, would Messi spend more time in La Liga and he only just about has a couple more goals than Ronaldo?
But guess what? At the end of the day, they tell them bring a trophy.
Bring
a trophy. Bro, Messi will hold that World Cup. Ronaldo will carry his Nations Leagues.
So what happens now? Say if he gets a World Cup now, what do we say then?
Because then even if Ronaldo, even for argument's sake, he gets a World Cup, they will still come and say, okay, so who's the better player? They will still tell you it's Messi. Do you know why? Because we have boys. We have eyes.
No. But what we're saying is the conversation will always be close.
Yeah. When in 2017, when Ronaldo won that Ballon d'Or, and him and Messi had 5 each, and Ronaldo had just come off the three-peat of the Champions League, it was a different conversation at that time. It was a very different conversation.
They were telling us Messi was the greatest.
And he should have got 6 before Messi as well if it wasn't for some.
Exactly.
Look, all I can say is, Ballon d'Or this, Ballon d'Or that. They would tell me Messi was the greatest of all time when he was 24, bro. They didn't say that about Ronaldo. They didn't say that about Ronaldo, bro. And this is what I mean. It's just like, bro, even if Messi never won a bloody trophy in his life, they will say Ronaldo's the greatest of all time. But who's the better footballer? It's Messi. There's no.
They would have used that trophy talk against Messi so quick as well. There's no way the people are calling you the greatest of all time, but you don't have a lick of a trophy. Look at the way they were talking on Harry Kane.
But the difference is because we have never in our lives, in my life, my parents' lives, we've never seen a footballer like Lionel Messi, bro. We have never seen it, and we'll never see it again, bro. We'll never see it, bro. We will see possibly someone close to Ronaldo.
I don't think.
100%,
100%. Maybe the attributes, but they're not going to do what he did.
No, I'm not saying
you're not gonna see either of them ever again.
I guarantee you, they will be telling me, oh, this kid is just like, oh, this guy is always playing like it reminds me of Ronaldo. Bro, they'll never tell you someone reminds you of Messi, bro.
Bro, you know how many Leo Messi regions they've tried to coin that have just failed.
They will never tell you there's a professional that reminds you of Messi, bro.
Like an actual good player.
Yeah, they wouldn't say one about Ronaldo, because those two players, they're just anomalies. You're never gonna see both of them ever again. Like
Pato, you think you'll see you think you'll see someone that's close to Ronaldo in your lifetime, don't you? Playing style, you think there's more likelihood of someone close to Ronaldo than there is Messi.
In terms of attributes, yeah, but in terms of actual what they're gonna do with those attributes, no, I don't think so. Because you have to score 1,000 goals, win 5 Ballon d'Ors and 5 Champions League, and win the league in 3 different countries. No one's doing that, man.
Listen,
to be able to jump as high as a flipping airplane, to be able to shoot.
Now they're telling me about jumping. Look at this.
Let me land. You go and jump as high, be able to shoot free kicks, be able to do dribbles, all that, half an eye for goal. Like with Messi, if you go and have close control, any player in this day and age that has good close control, they say he's Messi. Like they even try to spin it with Ethan Wanyeri as well.
Nah, but the Messi one is you have to have close control. You have to be the top scorer and top assister and most key passes. You have to have all those things. the dribblers like Neymar and that they can't win European Golden Shoe and they never win top assister. They can dribble though, same with Hazard. They don't win any Golden Boot. So what Messi was doing is like imagine Neymar and then scoring goals like Kane, like that's madness, bro. It doesn't even make sense.
I'm being 4-4-6.
And how can you be scoring the goals when you're creating them? How are you scoring them and creating them?
And then
All,
after
all I'm gonna say is your girl had to take steroids in order to be a professional
hey,
footballer.
listen.
My one got out of the mode. He went to the gym and built himself. He wasn't.
Should have took steroids.
You should have took steroids, bro.
Can't even be closer.
But look, in all seriousness, respect Ronaldo a lot, man. Honestly, I was a Ronaldo fanboy back in the day, 2012, 2013 times, man. Honestly, unbelievable footballer. But when the truth is there, man. It's there.
Yeah, it's not comparable, man.
His name is Lionel Messi.
People can do what Ronaldo does.
So it doesn't matter, brother. Like it's like I've even if he scores 1,000 goals and he wins the World Cup, they're basically level across the board in every major trophy. Because Messi has back-to-back Copa Americas. We will still come and say who's the better, bro. It's gonna be Messi, bro. And I feel sorry for Ronaldo, bro. Because if he was born like 20 years later, bro, the fella be eating. Or 20 years before me, fella be eating. It's a different conversation. There'd be a lot more. Nah, Ronaldo. My dad probably said no. This Ronaldo guy's better. But bro, we actually watched these two side by side, bro. And some of the stuff I saw Messi do, bro. Bro, I won't lie, man. If Ronaldo tried that shit, bro. If Ronaldo tried it, bro, you do his Achilles, bro.
But what I will say is Ronaldo has the records: top Champions League scorer, top assist in Champions League, most international goals, most goals in football history. He has the stats and he has the accolades, like the non-trophy accolades that Messi doesn't have. So
He's also five different countries as well. Well, wait, he's not even five in different leagues as well. You know what I'm saying?
did he win the league in Portugal with Sporting?
Like he didn't even see. He had a preseason and he left. He got signed by United.
Yeah, so yeah, he won the league in 3 different countries. Like he's 7 league titles across 3 countries. It's not bad. Messi has 10, but it's all La Liga and then 1 French league. So
Yeah. Messi's been winning trophies in the MLS, bro. Ronaldo hasn't touched a trophy in Saudi Arabia, man. You also respect that Messi's name. You know he's been winning trophies somewhere in America, bro.
yeah, Messi.
How he and his even club got into the Club World Cup as well is very fictitious as well. That they're just slapping him in there for no reason because they want to boost against this.
And just to say as well, Messi needs to pattern up his boys, man. Suarez was spitting on some opposition players the other day, and Messi didn't say anything to him.
Yeah, Busquets was punching him as well. Didn't say anything as well.
Yeah, what's all that about? You know what I mean? Stand up for what's right.
Then I seen a clip of Messi trying to fight somebody in the tunnels as well. The fellas as well.
Listen, let me tell you something. When people are telling you that you are washed, that you're done, you're not the GOAT anymore because Ronaldo done a 3P. What did Messi then do? He said, "Don't worry, you guys are."
What? You're not even responding to what we just said,
bro. I am responding. I'm responding because
you're talking about 3 feet. What does that correlate?
It's leading to the point. Messi entered his bad boy era.
Because he's a bad boy now.
Post 32, Messi was in the bad boy era now. Because you said, you guys are comparing me to this Portuguese guy. Don't worry. Walk up, bam.
No, nobody compared him to
back of America's bam. Listen. You have to be a bad boy. Maybe Ronaldo should be a bad boy. Maybe they win the World Cup.
And Messi doesn't care about his fans because he doesn't speak English. He doesn't want to talk to us. What's all that about? You couldn't learn English all these years? What's all that about?
That's called GOAT status, bro. You speak my language, I don't speak yours. I mean, Ronaldo has learned 5 different languages, bro. See, Messi, only need one, and it's called football. Put the ball in the goal. That's it.
If they had a knock, who would win?
Probably Messi, bro.
Yeah, Ronaldo's not
because you know what? Ronaldo would he loses his mind when Messi goes, "Where's your World Cup?" He said, "Where's your World Cup? Eh, Mr. Crybaby, you're going." Messi goes, "You're subbing at international tournaments, bro. Where's your World Cup, bro?"
As if Messi wasn't crying when he lost the Copa America back to Chile as well. Don't be acting fresh. Don't be acting fresh.
Nah, but fair dues to Ronaldo, man. Big up
Well,
to you. Give
anyways,
me 1,000
boys,
goals, bro.
we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. This can't wait for international break to be over, man. Oh, indeed, I hate this show, man. There's another one next month as well, and another
Oh,
one in November.
nice.
Can't wait to see Isak in the Prem for my club. So that'd be good. Oh, did you remember we got Isak? So that just reminds us we have Isak. So hopefully he's playing. I don't know who's going to play, if it's going to be Isak or Ekatike starting up front, but however it'd be grand whoever
He's not
plays.
even standing over Jokeres right now for Sweden.
And that's it. That's so very good for Sweden. That's good for them. Good for them. Don't be starting them. I just need to start for Liverpool. So obviously it's the manager's decision who he's going to start up front. If it's going to be Ekatike, the £80 million striker, or Isak, the £125 million striker. So we'll just have to see, and hopefully because we've got Burnley, that'll be a tough game. So hopefully Isak
That Burnley away.
Yeah, Burnley away. So hopefully Isak can get some minutes and get some game time. So we'll take it easy. Hopefully, who of you guys got Nottingham Forest at home?
Yeah.
You will smash them 4-0 anyway. It'll be grand. So and obviously Gyökeres will score as well. So it'll be grand. Hopefully Isak just gets some minutes and we'll see. But, yeah, just leave it there then.
All right, no worries. Anyways, we'll end it there. Yeah, good night. God bless. We'll see you.